right, Telan, welcome to the show. We're super excited to have you. For the fam, Telan is a dancer, choreographer, model. He's just an overall creative from Chicago. Yup, triple threat. Welcome to the show. First, introduce yourself. Tell the fam a little bit about yourself. Who is Telan?
What's up? I'm Telan Nikolai Lucas. I am a dancer, a model. Um, yeah, that's about it. You can follow me on Instagram. I really like to create what makes me happy. When I create content and like collabing with people, I really just do what makes me happy, not what the viewers might want. It's all about like sharing my life, my experience, what I'm feeling that day. So yeah.
Yes, definitely follow him on Instagram because his page.
Thank you.
First, do you wait off the dome? Do you style your own clothes, or do you like have a stylist? Because your style is impeccable.
I style myself. I do call my friends like, "Hey, what do you think about this?" But majority of the time, it's really me. And I'm also that type of friend. I'll call you for your opinion, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna go with my opinion because.
Right.
Do you like know what you already like?
Should I wear this? And I end up going with my first style, like. But yeah, I'm usually just styling myself.
Okay.
Do you already like know in your head before you even ask them? Like, I know I want to go with this, but I just want to see what they say.
Yeah, yeah, low key. But I had a fashion sense since I was young. I wanted to be a fashion designer when I was growing up. My mom bought me like a sewing machine at 8, and I thought I wanted to be this fashion designer. That's who I was going to be, but something just switched about like when I was 12 or something. When I just like, okay, let me be a model or something. But yeah, I always had this fashion sense. I always was different. Yeah, I always dressed different. I always, even for school uniforms, I would change it up. I would wear a sweater. You know the little vests that you used to like boys used to wear. I used to put that on top of my school uniform, and people just was like, "Why do you got that on?" Like, why? I was just like, Why don't?"
So you went to private school growing up?
No, I went to CPS.
Oh, got you.
Yeah, we did a lot of uniforms back then. It was the navy blue, the white.
Oh,
and then once like you got throughout the years, they started doing color code by like grade and stuff like that.
That too.
really?
By then I was gone.
And when I went to middle school, we could dress it up, and that was so perfect. When I was like in elementary school, we couldn't really do any much except besides jeans on Fridays. But when I wore jeans on Fridays, I had to snap. But in middle school, we could dress it up as long as you wear like a white and blue. So I would wear scarves, I would wear a vest. I'll just try to switch it up as much as I can.
You got some old pictures? You got some old pictures?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're gonna blast it through the episode.
I want to put them in there. So we see different people like on your background, like Chloe and Halle and Brianna. So who are your inspirations and who are like your icons in the fashion industry?
Fashion industry. I would say I feel like I have male and female. For male, I have like A$AP Rocky, Kanye West. Do you know Rick Owens? I like the brand Rick Owens.
I heard his name. I'm not really good with names. I have to see faces. I'm really bad with that.
He's not like a celebrity. He has like a brand.
I've heard it, but I just don't remember. I have to like see it. I'm a visual person, so I have to like.
It's like those boots, the black boots, and they got the white bottom. I don't know if you know.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's like sneaker boots, kind of.
Did you wear them in one of your photos?
No.
Oh, there's this photo with you with some great boots though.
Yeah.
Soon I'll be able to afford Rick Owens, but right now,
Oh, it's like high end. Yeah, then I don't know them.
Stack your coins up.
Yeah. Tiana Taylor, Beyonce. Well, Beyonce is a fashion icon. Rihanna. Yeah. And
so basically all the greats.
Yeah, I like to have a mixture of masculine and feminine energy. I like to play on that and just express myself however I feel that day. So sometimes I might be comfortable, but sometimes I might wear a boot. I like me a little boots. But yeah.
Love it. What about dancing? You mentioned that you're a dancer. Where do you dance and like where did you get your inspiration to go into that art form as well?
So growing up, I was in a praise dance team. My mom was over the praise dance team, so that's how I originally started
All
dancing.
Black kids were.
Yeah,
I was
I was.
choir.
I couldn't
I was in
sing,
the
so I had to
choir
dance.
too. I was in everything. My families were like really church based, so like our home church is like all of us go there or went there as a child. So yeah, that's how I started dancing, and I would start choreographing dances, and that just took over for me. And after church, I went to Joffrey Ballet for their summer program, and that's how I got into Joffrey Ballet. And now I teach with Joffrey Ballet the community engagement since I was 18. So I'm teaching there, and that's how I started. Just because church, me dancing in church, and yeah.
Love it.
What church did you go to?
Oh, St. Peter's. It's on Chicago Avenue and
Okay.
something like that.
One of them streets, you know.
One of those streets. I went.
Do you catch yourself like learning from those people who are your influences and like putting their style into what you do, or are you just completely to line?
Yeah, when it comes to fashion, yes, for sure. Like, oh, I can do that. I can make it my own. Like, I always can like get inspiration for something and make it my own, do a little twist to it. But I'm definitely am influenced by a lot of things I see, even just not even celebrities, just like people walking down the street, anything, honestly.
Okay. So there's the mega centers of fashion. You have Milan, you have Paris, LA, New York, Fashion Week. Now, if you had the chance to be in the fashion runway show, where would it be? Who would you wear? Tell us about that experience. We want to know.
Honestly,
Just so when you do go, just remember us. So when we see you down on the walkway, we're like, yes,
Make
we
sure
know
we got
him.
some tickets. 'Cause I definitely want to go.
honestly, I would like to be all over the place.
Mhm.
I would want to be in LA tomorrow and Milan the next day. I just want to be all up, walking in the big thing, showing people that I can do it, and somebody look like them can be on the runway, and so can you. Yeah, so I don't have like a top people. I would say do I have a list? I can't remember, but um, who can I say? Tommy Hilfiger. I like them. I like Philip Klein. Fine is his name. Um, who else? Versace, Givenchy. Like big household names.
Mhm.
I definitely think I should be on those runways and
Love
those
it.
the photo shoots, the spreads, all that.
Okay. So what are some of the goals that you wish to complete?
Definitely to be the number one in the game modeling. um, Eventually, I would like to have my own agency or something like that to give back to people who don't know, because I'm still learning. I'm learning honestly. I don't know everything yet, and if I had something that I could know about or someone to teach me, I would love that. Yeah. So be the number one. Create a opportunity for other people, a platform for other people to model, to dance, also to dance as well, so they can know. Just to give back, yeah.
Awesome. I mean, technically, you're already giving back right now, just telling your story and giving advice and just being open about your experience. And that goes miles a long way, too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's so adorable.
So we see like you said that you wanted to, give back because you're still learning yourself. So we know like during the model experience, there can be some challenges within the industry. So
Mhm.
when we're talking to other models on this series, we see a lot of like them learning to do it just themselves. It's not really a lot of help. They have to learn from
Mhm. Especially in Chicago.
right.
Especially in
Nothing in
Chicago.
Chicago. Out here, pretty much you have to come up with the concept,
Mhm.
find photographers and things like that. What are some challenges that you faced in the model industry?
Getting signed, honestly. I I wanted to get signed so bad, and I would go out to castings, model calls, and I would get like comments like I'm too exotic, or they already have this type of exotic looking person, and I was just so confused about how I'm so exotic and this and that. Yeah, I was really just trying to get signed, and I feel like I am very commercial, but also can give you high fashion as well. I'm very diverse model, and to hear like exotic as if I'm just, I don't know, I just did not understand that. But it was not just like a one-time thing. I would get that constantly about how my look is, but I was just thinking like if I was lighter, why would I be exotic then? I I don't have like an abnormal face. Like, yes, my face is, I'm gonna say my face is beautiful and I have like good bone structure and this and that, but it's nothing like outrageous or exotic about my face. So it will have to come to my hair and my skin tone that would make me
Mm-hmm.
so different or so out there that I could not get signed. So right now I'm not signed, but I've been doing things on my own, networking with fashion designers, stylists, and just people in the scene. And I just been making things on my own or like collabing. Yeah, collabing with people, paying out of my pocket for photo shoots, being styled. Yeah,
Kind of sounds like a backhanded compliment
yeah,
calling you exotic.
yeah,
Exotic. It's like you're beautiful, but you're not our beautiful,
yeah.
or you're beautiful, but we already have
It's a
your
little too much,
beautiful.
or like I don't know.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it's funny because Black and brown folk, Asian folk, it models specifically. It's always you're too eclectic or
mhm,
exotic or you're different,
mhm,
but, but. And
yeah,
then when you have fair skin
mhm,
models, they don't necessarily have to be white. The Kardashians, when they wear braids,
yeah,
wear what's that brand with the T? Teflar. Yeah, when they wear that brand or any of the other brands, and it's when they wear it or when people like them wear it. Nothing against Kardashians, but just with the focus is being on the after effect of when they, I guess, try to wear things that are popular with us that
mhm,
Black and brown and Asian people are known for wearing. It's, oh, look at that high fashion.
Right.
yeah,
Oh, look at that new trend.
And then
It's like,
people
wait,
just
wait,
like,
what?
the hell is
It's
that?
like, cool, cool,
Yeah.
cool. They can wear it.
yeah,
I have no problem with them wearing it.
Mhm.
Let people know where you got that from, though.
mhm,
Don't just take and take and take. And it's just, and then you have models like yourself, you being you, looking like the way you do. It's like, what? But they
yeah.
can do it. So
And I feel
segueing that into, oh,
I
go
feel like
ahead.
they have two types of black people, like the one that's like from the from Africa, from like strong like not American, African American. They'll have like someone that's like from that, and then I have like an ambiguous person that could be look like black, but they can also look like mixed or this and
Mhm.
that. So I'm like, where's the people that looks like me? Because I don't
Right,
fit in those two type of things. I don't fit in those. So why?
right.
Yeah.
So is that segueing into the next question. Besides that, are there any other stereotypes and stigmas that you have to deal with these casting calls and agencies?
Um, I haven't experienced it honestly. Besides me about my look, that's the only thing. I haven't been. Yeah, I haven't had that experience of anything else besides me being exotic or me about my hair, my skin tone, not my sexuality. No, I haven't had any bad experiences like that.
Got you.
Now, in the modeling industry, we see a lot of, like female work. We don't really see a lot of male work.
Yeah, for
So,
sure.
describe like your experience as a male model in the industry, because we don't really hear that side. We hear all from the females and what they do and shoots like that. How
Yeah,
does
that's
your
very
stuff
true.
work?
Yeah, that's true. Um, I my experiences, I have been like, I don't know, like much more masculine. I feel like you have to turn it on. For me, I had to know when to turn it on and when to turn it off. And same with dancing as well. I feel like that as well. Especially for concert dancing, like backup dancing as well. They want the male masculine model, a male masculine dancer or model, unless it's something with heels or we
Right.
in a ballroom type of thing. That's the only time that. So when I remember this one time, I was in a fashion show rehearsal, and he had us take off our shirts and like walk and show me sexy, and I was just like, baby, I'm not ready for. So I just took off my shirt and tried to walk as sexy as I thought sexy was. But like, yeah, I feel like there's that notion of I have to be masculine. I have to be, yeah, this certain cut type of body. That's it.
It's 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 a beautiful thing that with Instagram, at least you can show both sides. Like
Yeah.
without Instagram, the model industry, people will only know you. Like if you go into a casting call where you only had to show your masculine side, well, those agents are only going to know you as this masculine male model. If you
Right.
go into casting calls where you have to show a feminine side, then they will only see you as feminine. But now that you can showcase, like, look, I'm versatile. I
Yeah.
can do both. And if
Yeah.
you keep on broadcasting and just posting what you're posting, you are going to get that call one day. Like I feel it. And like how do you keep your confidence with that though? Because with Instagram too, like that's a great thing about Instagram, that you can showcase your work and your versatility, but it's also the other negative part is that it's so saturated. There's always models, and then there's always the influencers. Or those are different, but people like us, sometimes we're like, oh, they're all the same, but they're not. So like, how do you keep your confidence with the constant, I don't know, posting of everybody showing their work?
Because I just feel like the things that I do is different. Because it's true to me, and I'm not trying to like match somebody else's energy, or like I'm doing this because this. I'm really putting stuff out there because this makes me happy. When I put on clothes, when I dress up, I like dressing up. So I like doing the things that make me happy. So I think that's different from other people because it's not really true to who they are. And I feel like I say that a lot. I feel like that's what to say. I don't lose like my I might get down about modeling, like not being like booked as much as I think I know I should be. And I just tell myself like I know it's going to happen. It's going to happen. I don't know what time. I know I have a certain time to before I blow off for myself, but by 25 I should definitely be that the next nigga, like that nigga. But yeah, I definitely can get down sometimes about not being booked, not being signed, and I just have to snap out of it, like, because I can compare myself to other models when it comes to that, and I just know that it's not my time yet. It's not my time yet, and I can't compare myself to other people because they're not me and I'm not them, and my values, my work ethic is different from other people. So whenever my time has come, it's gonna come. So that's the only time that I feel like, only situation that I can have a effect in my confidence or like about being a model. But when when it comes to Instagram posting, doing the things that I love, then I don't really have a thing about that.
Yeah. I love that. Always stay true to yourself. And honestly, I knew you were going to say that, but I just wanted to give you the space to say that because, I mean, it is very cookie cutter. And I feel like a lot of people do say that, but very few people actually practice it.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
Hopefully you saying that just helped an upcoming model.
Yeah.
Because, the stereotype, the stigma within modeling is it's a dog eat dog world. Like models go behind each other's backs and talk about each other and this and that. That's what the media, the movies portray. I'm not saying like you or your experiences, but just if anybody listening, like we've said this over and over in like all our episodes, no matter what creative field you are in, like you cannot compare yourself to others because it's only going to hinder your ability, your confidence, and it's only going to be negative ramifications that come out of that.
Yeah, also I feel like don't do it for the audience as well. Don't do it for the likes, don't do it for the views, because how can you grow for that? How can you push yourself? How can you top yourself off? Like, oh, I can do myself better this time from last time. But when you're doing it for the audience, it's just like, oh, it's the same thing because they know that, oh, I know they're gonna like this, so I'm gonna post it. I know, but like it's not really serving you or like serving your creative juices, your creative flow if you just continue to do other things for the audience.
Right. It should be in moderation, really.
Yeah.
Like have the audience in mind and consider them, don't let them be your focus.
Right.
At the end of the day, it should be your focus and what you want to do, but also make sure that you're in balance with yourself, that you're not going to be overconfident and arrogant, and then your whole demeanor is shifted, and then you won't have an audience. So it's everything is good in moderation and balance when it comes to creativity and sharing that creativity to the world.
Yeah. Even for me, I will post anything I want, and my archive is full of stuff that I want to post. And I was like, okay, maybe this is not the right fit for your page, so make sure you archive it, and I'll archive it. But yeah.
So you said with like being yourself and trying to stand out into the modeling industry, how do you prepare for like a modeling job? Like, what do you do with your confidence? Like, do you have a playlist? Like, what do you do?
So like, do you mean like getting ready or like getting ready? I play gospel. When I wake up, I try to play gospel music, and that really gets me in the right mind and in the right mindset. I can feel centered with myself, and I just know that everything is going to happen for the reason it's going to happen, and everything is going to happen right and good, just the way it's supposed to be. So honestly, I get up, I pray, and I get up and eat, play gospel music. After my gospel music, I might go to some jams to get myself pumped a little bit more. But honestly, that's really, I get ready and I shower with gospel music, and then I start getting ready.
Amen.
Yeah.
For real.
So what songs are on that playlist?
It has to be some Kirk Franklin.
Everybody got
I'm more of an old gospel.
Right.
Okay, damn, y'all, shit. Oops, can't Kirk. Sorry, Lord.
Franklin is definitely in there. Definitely 2000. Yeah.
The old stuff. So like the films and stuff like that.
For sure. For sure. So Kirk Franklin, some Fred Hammond, the Yolanda Adams, Mary. Basically, honestly, all my praise dance songs are on the playlist. All the songs that we used to praise dance to, I was really just in my playlist. Honestly,
you catch yourself doing the moves while the playlist are on.
For sure,
the old praise dance moves.
Sure, and it's honestly hard not to, because those moves were like, that's how I know these songs. That's how I was introduced to it. So the certain part that was like one of my favorite parts of this song or the dance, I have to do it. Like for yes, I will really just be in a just crazy.
Yeah.
So how do you come up with the inspiration for your looks? Because if you haven't gone to Telan's Instagram page, you need to go and look at it, because Telan, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
We already made like a little joke about this. I was supposed to say Telan like you land a plane, but it's not working out right now. So how do you come up with the inspiration for your looks?
Honestly, I don't know. If it's not a specific thing, like if I see it on Instagram or I see it somebody do a certain thing with a scarf, like that picture I did with a scarf, I saw somebody do a scarf, I was like, I can do that. But honestly, it's honestly about what looks good to me. I can just put some stuff together and see how I'm feeling about the day, and then that's how it is. I don't have like a set mindset unless I'm like, oh, today I'm wearing a scarf, or today I'm wearing an all jean outfit, and I don't know what that consists of, but that's what I'm doing. Yeah, it's all about me just putting stuff together and see how it looks, honestly.
Really is a talent.
Yeah.
To put together looks. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have you and the other models that we had on the show. I'm gonna hire y'all as my stylist, because I need some help. Okay, I am literally wearing sweats. Yeah, I like my neutral tones, earth tones. I'm very minimalistic.
I want to do a neutral look, all nude. I want to.
I wouldn't say all nude. I wouldn't say like, the brand Fear of God and Kanye's brand. Like I wouldn't go that way, because that's like all monotone. I wouldn't do that. I don't know. I just need help.
Something that pops, because she's always neutral tone colors. Her room's neutral tone. Her clothes are neutral tone.
Okay, my room is really nice though.
Tone. It's nice, but it's neutral tone. Everything is very neutral. So
I like that though. Not for all the time.
Not all the time though. Like we want to see her step out just a
Yeah.
tad bit. So
I'm more of a tomboy chic, so if you can help me in that department,
Yes,
feminine.
a neutral tone with like maybe the shoes pop or something like that. Maybe
I only wear white shoes.
White shoes.
White shoes.
Those white Adidas. Then she has is that it? The white Adidas.
I have the white Stan Smiths, which are the Adidas. Ooh. I have the white high top Converse. I have white Reeboks.
The white Air Force Ones too.
I'm about to get them. I only wear what I don't know.
I'll say
she dogs me,
but you gotta get the high tops and the low top ones.
Right.
You gotta get them.
Those I'm cool with, but I'm like, for your birthday, one of these years, I'm gonna get you a pop of color of a shoe, and you need to find an outfit to work with that.
Real bright,
nothing neutral, pinks, blues, whatever. Like something to bring out that.
All right. I'm gonna hit you up. So tell us about your favorite shoot so far.
Honestly, I have two. When the one that I did with StockX for an All-Star weekend, it's for the basketball one that I'm holding a basketball. I could not dribble. They was asking me to dribble, and I'm like, "Sir, I do not know basketball, but I will try." He's like, "Yeah, just hold the ball." I was let me say dribble. And I was trying my hardest because my brothers, I have an older brother and younger brother. They're both like sports, a sports type of person. I'm just really not. So like I'm like, maybe I seen them play basketball. My brother's thrown a football at me before. I can dribble a ball. He was like, no, just hold the ball. I was like, okay, but that was my favorite shoot. That was like one of my first big shoots, honestly. And that just happened last year,
2 years ago. It was All-Star. Yeah,
2 years ago in Chicago. Mm-hmm. That was 2 years ago.
Oh no, it was last year. That was right before the pandemic. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It felt like
it was right before the pandemic. Yeah, so that's my favorite one. My I worked with the stylist before. She had like a stylist fashion show, and that's how I networked with her. And she was like, "Hey, I think you'll be good for this shoe. I'm styling for StockX," and I networked with her, and she got me into StockX, and it was paid. Yeah, yes. I was on the website, and people were sending me their emails, the website, and I felt like, wow, so this is just a little step before something bigger. And then the other one is when I was over everything, the creative for everything, with the braid, with the blonde eyebrows, and it was like an androgynous photo shoot. I wanted to mix masculine and feminine because I feel like that's who I am. And my friend, the stylist, was Anthony, and he got me together. I did my own eyebrows. My cousin did my hair. It was just a really good shoot.
It was great.
It just came out really, really good to me.
Yeah, so you seem very like experienced. I know you haven't done like a lot, but you seem very experienced.